Now comes the time to deal with my great Liz Gale. But first, house cleaning. Please give Examining Kubrick a chance, and please consider supporting the channel through whatever means. So, what is going on with my Liz Gale, the lovely, redoubtable, majestic Liz Gale has gone offline. She had a thriving YouTube channel, big girl on the YouTube and the TikTok, but now she's fled the scene. But before she did, she offered a very puzzling, weird screed against Stephanie, who is an ally of Mike Rinder. Okay, it was mostly incoherent babble. I did not hear the whole thing, but I tried to work through most of it, but now the video is gone. Unfortunately, little clips still exist, and they do not do her any credit. So, after her long, bizarre conspiracy theory that Stephanie, through various accounts, which turned out not to be true because the account holders told her, no, we're not Stephanie. So, despite her invalid theory, Gale went on to this very paranoid, threatening campaign against, wait for it, Lily, because somehow Lily and Rinder are now the same person.
That a lot of the community doesn't want. So I don't know how to say this respectfully, but like, get your shit in line, Leah. This isn't good. And I want you to be, I don't want anything bad to happen.
Now, what is truly troubling here, of course, is Lily really isn't involved. Now, I want to be clear. I have no issue being critical of the woman herself. She's done a lot of good work, but she's done a lot of bad work. Well, I think to me, the two major alarming things have been that one, unfortunately, consistently with certain anti-Scientology victims, she doesn't really pay attention to them or she distorts their stories, which is very alarming and very troubling because in some cases we're talking about murder. So her selective focus on a few victims is, to me, very sad. Again, if she wants to do that, that's fine. She should be more honest that she's only being very selective in her anti-Scientology. Another alarming thing, which is connected to Child USA, is that she is endorsing, I'm not joking, a satanic church. And when she was being questioned about this, she got very upset and started blocking people. But that is not what Liz Gale was doing. She was getting angry that Lily was allegedly not being anti-Rinder enough and anti-Stephanie enough. And why is that a problem? Well, because Liz Gale posited, without any real information or evidence, that possibly, the Aftermath Foundation was trying to destroy her son, who was apparently 17 years old. What exactly were they doing to destroy her son? Apparently, if she took money from Aftermath, that would give them the right to go after her and her son. There's no evidence they're doing that. No evidence they will do that. She just posited this massive conspiracy theory and just went with that and then assumed Lily was going to be a part of that. Ergo, Lily is a really bad person. Now, all this is a lot of nonsense, and I think we know what the real problem is. And there are two immediate issues. One is, yes, the Lily threat was not wise, but apparently along the way, she did this weird Discord dialogue where she went very transphobic. Now, I am very conservative on these issues. If you want to be super trans, that is you. You want to be super queer, that is you. I am not pro-trans, I'm not anti-trans. I really don't care about that stuff anymore. But again, if you want to be proud and trans or gay or whatever, that is you. So apparently she put out this transphobic message. She did apologize, but that put her in a weird position to defend Aaron again. And that gets us to the second real issue that this keeps flowing from her partisanship over Aaron. Aaron is facing a ton of scandals. He's the biggest YouTuber. They are friends. And he promoted her. He actively promoted Liz Gale's platform. So obviously, she's in a weird position of being very biased. And she's on the board of the SPTV Foundation. As far as I know, she's still on the board. So it just seems like it's all very shifty and very cowardly. She's calling for all these threats, which are not wise, and turning, again, principled debates, which I think we can have, into personal disputes, which is her business, not our business. And the evidence is very flimsy. So it's all very shady. It's all very scandalous. And when she does these things, she runs away like a coward. Now, again, I still respect Liz Gale. I think she's one of the better SPTV people, frankly. However, this behavior is pretty alarming, And what's shocking is she's charging Stephanie and Rinder with this kind of behavior, even though she's doing it. So it's just all very, very confusing. And when these people are questioned, they keep pulling up these weird cards like, oh, you're really OSA. Oh, you're helping David Miscavige, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But no, we're just asking, where's the money going? Why all this lying? Why is Aaron attacking, hurting all these people? And why are the victims being silenced? Why is Rabbit a racist? Like, why? There's just a lot of question marks. It's not coming from, we have no evidence. We have a lot of evidence. The question is, why is it keep going down this road? What does this have to do with stopping David Miscavige? And now she's destroyed her YouTube channel and her TikTok channel. So it just seems very alarming that the SPTV Foundation and the SPTV Nation is not doing what it says it's doing. It says it's helping victims, but really it's not. It's helping only certain victims within their friendship circle. And if you're outside that circle, they start attacking you, start blaming you, and come up with these weirdo conspiracy theories linking people who are not connected in this bizarre campaign to destroy Aaron. And we have to defend Aaron. Why? Because he's the dear leader, apparently.